this is Kaipacha with the weekly Pele report, and this one is for September 23rd of the year 2020. We just had that equinox a couple days ago as the sun moved into Libra, and the moon is currently in Sagittarius. It is going into Capricorn even a little later on today, and then it's going to be conjuncting, of course, over the next couple of days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to have Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto visited by the moon. I may as well I'm up on the ladder here in my backyard. I love this plant. It's called the poor man's umbrella, and it's just one of my favorites. I wanted to share it with you today. And it was sprouting quite a bit more in the middle, but alas. So that moon moves through Capricorn, right? And I mean, this is a heck of a week, I have to say. We have a T-square going on, okay, as that moon moves through Capricorn, right? Mercury is moving through late Libra, opposing Mars, moving through late Aries, conjuncting with Black Moon Lilith, also conjunct Eris, and they're all around 25, 26, 27 degrees. So if you've got something hanging out around 25, 26, 27, 28 degrees, particularly of the cardinal signs, okay, this is going to really be a bender of a week for you. and then, okay, by Saturday, the moon does go into Aquarius. I want to show you this is just so amazing how how this beautiful, amazing. Let me come around to the other side here. The other thing that's happening, of course, is that Pluto is a square Eris, just about exactly. But Venus, we had that in conjunct the Yod happening. It's still, so Venus is in conjunct Neptune, but then that's today. And then she moves into in conjunct Pluto on Saturday and in conjunct Saturn after that on Sunday. Last but not least, definitely, I want to talk about this today, the planet Saturn. Stationing, stopping, dead in his tracks, of course, from the geocentric, earthly point of view. The planets never stop, but it appears as an optical illusion. It's been going retrograde for almost 6 months, and now it is going to go direct, and that is happening on Tuesday. So next Tuesday is a big day. Mars is exactly square Saturn. Saturn goes direct, and the sun has moved up into Libra and is going to be in opposition to Chiron. The exact opposition is Tuesday, but we may be feeling that sun in opposition to Chiron, all through the weekend. Yeah? So let me look at the camera and talk to you about what all that means. All right, everybody. What is it like these days? The image that came to me is the trampoline. I used to do some gymnastics, and you would bounce, right? And you would go down, and the mat of the trampoline would get tighter and tighter, and you would sink down as far as you could, and then it would propel you up as high as you could. And then when you were up there, you would try to come down as fast as you could, because even though you can't, but it's like you try to really, and then bend your knees and shoot off at just the right time to go even higher. So just think of it. Saturn went all the way up almost to 2 degrees Aquarius, and now he's gone retrograde, and he's on the mat of the trampoline, and he's gone down, and he's down as low as he's going to go, and then he's going to shoot back up again. Right? Jupiter just shot up just, he's starting to go. Okay, and Pluto is still retrogrades. The big bad boy is going down, 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 down. And what we can say is just consider this. In the northern hemisphere, which is where a lot of the Greek astrology came from that we look at, this is the fall equinox, where the night overcomes the day. The darkness is now on the rise, and the days get shorter and the light gets lessened as the dark rises all the way to the winter solstice on December 21st. This year is a huge solstice. Jupiter and Saturn come together right on the solstice, December 21st. This is the closing, okay? It's like we are going down, 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 down. Mars is retrograde until November, going down, down, down. We can just look at, going forward as going up, going retrograde as coming down, and then, going forward, going up again, right? Yeah, this is the way these planets go. And so, what we're doing is, we're coming into this 2020 is this year of initiation. This is a year of coming down into the mat as low as we can go. And I say that really that low point is going to be the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction. Because you could also look at it as the conjunction is the seed or the low point that grows up to the full moon and then descends again, going back into this balsamic phase of Jupiter Saturn every 20 years. So we're in the closing of a 20-year cycle. It's going, and this is just this time period of, and what I look at it as particularly, Saturn, this is as close as Saturn is coming back to Pluto. So we have the Saturn-Pluto conjunction now. He's going direct. He's going to be moving away from Pluto. Okay. But Jupiter is yet to hit Pluto, and then Jupiter's going to, talk to Pluto and catch up to Saturn and, give Saturn another dose of Pluto before he moves on. So we're having this, this stellium of Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto is like a board meeting is what I call it. These three big guys, boom, the heavies are really getting together here. And what is this about? What is this about? This initiation, it's like a test. This is a test. And Saturn, Pluto is death, release, let go. In Capricorn, let go of old structures, old forms, old ways, old laws, old rules, old paradigms. It's just, and Saturn is coming along, and Jupiter is coming along, and this is just like a whole period. Saturn, Pluto, conjunction, square, opposition, whenever these guys come together, it is always what we call a removal of excess. A removal of excess. You may not think that it is excess. You may not think that you have too much money, too many friends, too much free time, too much work, to be too famous. You may not think that you have too much, but Saturn, Pluto brings you down to, the other word with Saturn, Pluto is essential. What is essential? I've likened it to the banana getting peeled, the snake shedding its skin. We are all getting stripped bare naked. And what is this going, what is this about? It brings us to our core. What are you made of? When you've got, let's, strip away your reputation. Strip away your money, even strip away your health. Okay, strip away your relationship, strip away your family, strip away your, get down to the bare bones. Saturn rules bones. The bare bones of what you're made of who you are. This is the midnight point. This is the low point. When there is death, this low point is getting down to the bare nothingness, the root chakra, death, ending. You're done, finished. That trampoline mat is stretched down as you are as low as you can go. So we're still, like I say, we are on our way down until December 21st. That Saturn Pluto, that Saturn Jupiter conjunction is going to then send us, okay, on another 20-year. It's going to be 10 years up and then another 10 years down. But, for now, we can say that, it kind of went up in 2010, kind of started descending again. And now life is a trampoline, man. It's in and out, up and down, black and white, light and dark, positive and negative. And I just want to step outside this polarized reality, whether it's internal, social, political, financial, loss and gain. Okay, this is all existing in the realm of ego, in the realm of the third dimension. And that's what the mantra has to do today. Astrology can be used to kind of really look at the landscape. What's going on out there? What's coming? I often use, if you've been listening to me, the surfer. Astrology tells us when there is a wave coming. But today, I would like to talk a little bit, not so much about what wave is coming or what the outside is about, but what is inside and how to swim, paddle, surf, how to stand, how to get up. What do we have to do with this Mercury opposite Mars, square Saturn, Pluto, where the world is tumultuous, people are arguing, okay? Mercury in Libra likes to be the devil's advocate and just take the other side just for the sake of taking the other side, just to see what you're going to say if I take the other side, take the opposite point of view. And then Mars, Mercury is debate. You put them both in square, okay? And Mars, Mars along with, Lilith and Eris and Aries is even more than debate. Mars is like, let's ruffle up some feathers. Let's get tough. Let's, maybe over assert ourselves against these external authorities that we want to blame. Okay, whether it's the politicians or the billionaires or the scientists or the parents or the spouse or the kids. You can blame anything, anybody, the economy. It doesn't even have to be a living thing. You can blame hurricanes and fires and it's just like. So this is, what I'm saying is, externally, in this here world of the third dimension, this is the test. How deeply are you enmeshed? How deeply are you ingrained? How deeply are you in your ego that exists in this third dimension? I say this is kind of a spiritual initiation. When you get down to your bare bones, it's your soul and spirit. We're getting stripped down to our soul and spirit. If you're in touch with your soul and spirit, if you've been working and growing and nurturing your soul, spirit, nature, you're going to remain more centered, calm, and cool through all of this and be able to then take off, bounce, lead the new paradigm, lead the revolution, lead the new ways that are coming. Instead of going down with the ship, going down with the Titanic, this is a time of, the next wave of leadership, of leaders, is being molded and shaped through this very difficult process, like we're in the kiln. If you've ever done pottery or ceramics, we are in the kiln and the temperature is up, baby. And I've been, really thinking of this Rudolf Steiner because he talked about the super sensible worlds. The super sensible worlds, and how when we look at Mars and Saturn, these are spiritual beings. We see physical planets. this brings me to, he actually did a verse. It's something, I don't remember the entire verse, but it was something like, the stars once spoke to man. It is world destiny that they are silent now. In their deepening silence, there grows and ripens what man speaks to the stars. Yeah? It's like we have been growing, evolving, and and at some point, we need to give back, or we need to grow up, or we need to speak out. We need to really express our individuated, unique, creative genius, not getting lost in the third dimension, not getting lost in the external tumultuous paradigm as it crumbles. We don't want to go down with the ship. Let's look at the Sabian symbol. There it is. Dane Rudyer, an astrological mandala. The Sabian symbol for where is Saturn sitting? Okay, at the very same, it's the 26th degree of Capricorn. And it's there for, a couple of weeks. It's just sitting there. It's going so doggone slow, right? Here's an amazing symbol for this degree. A nature spirit dancing in the iridescent mist of a waterfall. The ability to perceive the hidden and creative spirit of natural phenomena. The Sabian symbol, oh great. Oh, you know what? Well, that brings up for me. This week's song is Perpetual Change by Yes. I'm going to look for the words, okay, where we want to control the day, but inside, really, the day is controlling you and me. This is the world of mystery. So we've got our technology, and we've got our 5G, and we've got our artificial intelligence, and we're all obsessed with our own power. But you know what? There's like way vaster universal forces. They can't be seen, touched, heard. They can be felt. And we can develop the supersensible perception to be in harmony with the spirit world. And that's what this symbol is about. This is what Saturn is form, for structure, bring in, consolidate your vision of the nature spirits dancing in the waterfall. It's great, man. Here we are dealing with the revelation of the spiritual or psychic forces related to the element of water. Water binds all living cells in a wholesome interplay. It symbolizes the constant flow of vital energies, the fluidity of a consciousness which finds itself stimulated by change. The great cycle of water within the Earth's biospheres, from oceans, evaporates into clouds, comes down as rain, into the rivers, back to the ocean. You get this is all cyclical change. Cyclical change. Nations rise and fall. Economies rise and fall. Okay, relationships rise and fall. Our life energy. We come in as babies and we, peak out, and our 42 is the midlife, right? And then we come down. Everything is in perpetual change, perpetual motion. The ascent and descent of emotional energies and of love. We can personify these phases and speak of the soul of nature, and at a cosmic level of the world soul. Anima mundi. Yeah. It goes on, but the main point I want to make is just with regard to today's mantra. Yes? Some say don't go in. or out. That this is all there is. But beyond the curtain of everyday life lies a world of infinite bliss. I got stripped this year. I've been doing Kundalini yoga since 2008 or so, teaching it. And what happens? Yogi Bhajan, gets exposed as this big, corrupt, gnarly, nasty, he's, oh my God. And the whole Kundalini yoga community, gets startled and shocked. And, what I've believed in and followed and listened to and even practiced for so many years is just like stripped away. Okay, and that was my way in. And when you go in, you can go up and out. Open that crown chakra, right? You go in, you silence your mind, you silence yourself. You go in, you withdraw from the third dimensional Mercury left brain, opposite Mars, square Saturn. What's going on? You go, you leave that little Mercury brain behind. And you move into the realm of Pisces and Neptune and Jupiter, and you expand outside. So the in and the out go in and go way out. Breathe all the way in and exhale all the way out. And part of that breathing exercise is the pranayama, is pause. Pause. Completely empty your lungs. You will find when you stop breathing, you stop thinking. When your lungs are empty, thoughts go away. See how long you can stay there. Slowly breathe in, slowly fill up. And then pause at the top. Hold that. Hold that. Slowly exhale. It's long, deep breathing. This is super powerful pranayama. During this week, during this time, when the curtains and the stage and what's going on in the news and, in your personal life or with all of the helter-skelter that is happening on planet Earth right now, with all of the challenges that we are facing, just see yourself, feel yourself as a spiritual, timeless, infinite being. This is Maya. Enter nirvana. Surrender. If we even look at this T-square, we've got Mercury opposite Mars squaring the boardroom up here in Capricorn, with the moon actually now also moving through Capricorn. Whoa. Yeah. What is it? The opposite point that's empty, that wants to be filled, that will balance out the diamond. This is Cancer. Water, the nature spirits in the waterfall, cardinal water. Come to Cancer. Come down and feel and see. I love it when I love waterfalls, right? And the mist comes up from the waterfall, and 9 times out of 10 there's rainbow, 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 rainbow. The nature spirits love waterfalls. Look for those nature spirits. I encourage you to go in and to go out. Not like some say don't go in or check out. But this is all there is. But beyond the curtain of everyday life lies a world of infinite bliss. Yeah. Go for the bliss. Let go, let go, let go. Come into the place of peace and stillness. Namaste. Aloha. So much bliss.